She's 13 years old. She'll be getting a major award from the National Education Association. Adore Sweet Talk has toured the country, sharing some of her amazing ideas, which could someday probably change the world. We're not kidding. She's done a lot. And today she's here to talk about how she accomplished all this at such a young age. Adore, it's good to see you. Last time we talked, you were 11 years old.
I know.
You're 13 now. Are you president yet? I mean, what you been doing?
No, unfortunately, I really need to improve my goal setting. But I have been up to quite a bit. I've been organizing a conference, traveling around the world. So
Wow.
You know, not as high as I'd like to be up yet, but I'm working towards that.
Last time we talked, I think you wrote 3 books. You're speaking to all these big crowds. I think you were in D.C. talking to kids, trying to get them to read. Was that what you were in town for last time?
Last time I was in town, yes, I was at an education conference. I was speaking at schools and talking to teachers.
So now that you're 13, you're officially a teenager. I'm sure things have changed. Into boys yet?
No, not really. I'm sorry.
They're still yucky.
Pretty much.
Do you have any star crushes? I mean, let's see. For a 13-year-old, most people would like Justin Bieber now. Do you listen to him?
I've got to say, I don't have a whole lot of respect for a guy who's like, his most popular song is one that has only 1 word in it. I'm not sure. I just don't think that takes up a lot of skill.
And the whole hair thing, too.
Yeah. I mean, he was on Saturday Night Live and Tina Fey said he looks like a rabbit, and it's sort of, you know, with the whole hair thing, it is sort of true.
Yeah. Not into him?
No, sorry.
Who are you into?
I'm into pretty much all the same things that I am used to be into. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten into boys yet. That'll probably be much.
No, that's good. I'm sure your mom, who's right over there, is thinking, thank God, thank God. You guys are too busy to probably have time to socialize and meet boys whenever you do get interested, because you've traveled the world recently. List the countries you've been in.
Well, I just end of last year, I went to Mexico, Switzerland, France, Monaco for a little bit, Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, India, and Sri Lanka, and if you count a stop, Germany and Frankfurt Airport.
Yes, you can count it, because you get like a stamp, don't you? So that counts.
Yeah, I guess so.
Your passport book must be really full of stamps.
It is actually, and that's something that I really enjoy collecting.
What was your favorite place to visit recently?
Well, I have to say probably my favorite place would have been Sri Lanka, just because I was there for charitable work. I was working with the World Food Program to see their operations there, and it was just so eye-opening to see these children who didn't have as much as I did. And you know, a lot of people, when they think of their favorite place, they might think of like a beautiful paradise island or going skiing in the Alps or something like that. But even though I had experiences like going to these amazing, beautiful places, I thought that Sri Lanka, it was also very beautiful, and just being able to see the poverty and the contrast, it was really also a great learning experience. So I think that was my favorite place.
It's just amazing. She's 13. For anybody that hasn't heard her, I mean, you're so sophisticated. It's great to carry on a conversation with you, because you get lost and think, you're actually 13? You must get that a lot.
Sometimes, you know, people will maybe start off and be like, you know, asking normal questions that they might to a 13-year-old. You know, when I go to conferences and stuff, they're just wondering what I'm doing there. But after they see me speak, maybe, then attitude changes a little bit.
I bet. It certainly does. Last time we talked about your 3 books that you had written in the past, and I was wondering, are you reading any now? Like, what books are you into? What book do you want to pick up and get your hands on?
Well, right now, I've been reading actually a lot of books that I've gotten from my various conferences. I have one that I'm trying to start out. I actually gave it as a gift to my mom. She hasn't read it yet because it was a little heavy, but I just started reading it. It's called, let me see, is it Journey Along the Silk Road? I think that's what it is.
Okay.
And it's sort of a historical perspective, so I'm really into that.
Are you more into the history, the realistic things, or do you read some fiction too?
Well, I really read all kinds of books. I love history, historical fiction, fantasy, science fiction, whatever I can get my hands on.
Nice. So you guys got to town, your mom is along with you. You got to town last week, been in D.C. The award ceremony's not until this Friday, so what have you been doing?
Well, we've been going, we climbed the Washington Monument, went to the American History Museum, went to see an exhibit at the Holocaust Museum, so we've just been doing the whole museum tour pretty much, walking a lot, getting our exercise in.
You said you climbed the Washington Monument.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that.
No, I was going to be really impressed with you, because I'm like, wait a second, that is great, because not a lot of people can get up and do that.
No, I didn't scale the side.
No, I'm thinking you just went for the stairs or something.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. It's impressive on the inside, what you see. It is so neat. I hadn't done it, and I lived in the city for years, but the things on the inside, you walk up going, you never know.
Yeah, and Washington, D.C. is just such a beautiful city, especially since we were able to go up on a really clear day, and it was absolutely beautiful.
Great. Let's talk about this award. It's pretty neat.
It is. I'm so excited. I mean, when I look at the people who had it before me, like Bill Clinton, Jane Goodall, I'm thinking, wow, I'm Barack Obama getting the Nobel Prize here, but then I realized, you know, I've done some work. I might not be up to the level of Bill Clinton quite yet, but I'm hoping to have a list of achievements not long someday.
I think you're worthy. What is the name of the award again?
It's the NEA Foundation's award for outstanding service to public education.
Pretty cool. Now, do you have to give a speech for this?
Yes, I do, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's just such a wonderful audience of educators and people from business, and so it'll be very influential.
Do you have a speech prepared yet?
Yes, I do, and I'm always last minute about everything, but I did manage to get that in a little late on time, though.
I mean, what do you think about when you have to talk to all these people that are very accomplished, as you are, but to lure them in and also make it interesting? I mean, how did you go about it?
Well, I didn't want to be quite the traditional awards acceptance speech where I have a laundry list of people to thank, so I tried to go about it.
The whole Oscar speech when you take it out and say.
And I mean, I know that they're not going to play music on me, but I still wanted it to be, I wanted it to be something that would be interesting, so I tried to do it from an anecdotal perspective, telling personally the story of how I changed over time, kind of contrasting my early life to what I'm doing now, and how I got there and people have helped me along the way as a more interesting story.
That's so cool. Congratulations on the award. You guys still live out in Washington State?
Yes, we do. The other Washington.
The other Washington. Like, there's another now. That's a beautiful Washington State.
Yes.
How's school going?
It's going very well. Right now I'm doing my online school and Washington Virtual Academy, and so that lets me do the traveling. But then actually last semester I experimented with taking my 2 elective courses at my local school. So
What were
that was
those?
a fun experience. Drama and cooking.
Drama and cooking.
Although my mom would probably tell you we have enough of both.
Which one did you enjoy more?
Oh,
It's a hard one.
I can't choose. Probably, well, I would say probably drama, just because I went there right after cooking and I didn't have to wash dishes, but it's hard because
Nice.
I did get to eat cookies.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, that one wins, sort of, you know?
Yeah.
You get to eat, I understand. Well, Dora, enjoy your time in D.C. Thanks for making the time to stop by and see us again, and congratulations on your award.
Thank
Very
you
cool.
so much.
Good to see you. All right, coming up on the show.